Now then, children, this is a story of the Woodentops family and the very biggest spotty dog you ever did see. Watch with Mother, a time of innocence, sucking on a sherbet fountain and drinking the exotic dandelion and burdock. Contest chair, ladies and gentlemen, if you're sitting there thinking, oh yes, I remember that, then we're probably of a similar age and have millions of memories in our minds. Memories, how important are they? Research tells us that we have stored away everything we have seen, heard, or felt since we were born. These memories impact on our beliefs and our behaviours in everything we do. I put to you that each memory is like a tiny, intricate stitch in the rich tapestry of who we are. If memories are so important, what is a memory? Hello, nice to meet you. Your name is? Caroline. I'd like you to imagine that this bubble there represents your brain. And each bubble is a brain cell. Now our brains have 13 billion of these, so I'm a little bit short here tonight. As the message comes in, a unique, complex pathway of electrical signals is set up in the brain. So all of our precious moments are nothing more than a coded map of electrical signals. I recognise that face. The name is perhaps activated by facial recognition. This pathway is activated and back comes the signal. Caroline. Now that happens so fast, it can almost seem instantaneous. And yet it would take a scientist 132 years to count the electrical signals in that one thought process. I'm sorry, I'm sure we've met before. Your name is?
Caroline.
Caroline. Have you ever been to a meeting and been introduced to someone and a few moments later you can't remember their name? How embarrassing is that? And why does it happen? There are many reasons. It might be just a simple one, that you're dehydrated or low in energy, so the brain can't function as it should. Or perhaps you weren't really listening in the first place, distracted by something over there. If you remember the Woodentops, then the reason may be more sinister, and that is early onset Alzheimer's. What Alzheimer's does is lays down a sticky substance called amylase, which stops those electrical signals coming through. And as the disease progresses, more of the brain succumbs to this sticky stuff. Hello, I don't think we've met before. Your name is?
Caroline.
How many times have I asked that? And it's irritating. What if I was asking this nearly every 10 minutes of every day? And you weren't a stranger. You were my husband or my child. If it was frustrating for you, what's it like for the person living with Alzheimer's? I could be a highly confident, successful businesswoman, but I've begun to notice I'm forgetting things. And apparent strangers get cross with me, and I don't know why. And I forget to go places, and then when I go, I get lost and confused. I lose things, and I find my car keys in the deep freeze. Why would someone hide them there from me? People tell me I should remember this and I should remember that, but I don't. Sadly, friends I do remember don't seem to come round anymore. Maybe it would be better if I just hid away inside myself. stood before you with part of my leg missing due to a car accident, or breast removed due to cancer, would you sympathise with me? I think you would. But if I stood before you with my memory gone, a torn and threadbare tapestry of my former self, how would you react? Imagine it's International Speech Competition 2015. I'm not competing. Can't remember my words, and besides, I haven't been coming to Toastmasters. And what do I do? How will you react? Will you hide yourself over here and pretend you're busy so you don't have to speak to me? Or will you realise I am still Rosie, a fellow human being in need of respect and understanding? Ladies and gentlemen, at that time, I trust you will think back to my speech here tonight. And I pray that you will be able to say, oh yes, I remember that.